This is Mr. Land with the latest business news headlines from Day Trading Radio and RPM's Trader Spotlight for Thursday, May 12, 2011. Cisco's lowered guidance yesterday and disappointing job numbers this morning sent the market down at the open, but 15 minutes into the trading day, shares rallied and the market finished on a positive note. The Dow ended the day at 12,659.92, up 65.89. The Nasdaq finished at 2863.04, up 17.98, and the S&P 500 ended at 1348.65, up 6.57. Cisco shares fell 85 cents to close at 16.93. Today's big winners include First Solar, up 7.77 to close at 132.07, on news the company would get loan guarantees from the Department of Energy. ISRG Intuitive Surgical up 6.35 to close at 361.04. Netflix closed up 5.10 at 245.77. The company announced an Android application today. MasterCard was up 3.97 to 282.10 as U.S. banks tried to get a bill submitted to Congress that would prevent caps on swipe fees. And Priceline closed up 2.97 to finish at 523.96. On the downside, Sohu lost 7.43 to close at 84.91. Synacorp lost 6.65 to close at 113.15 despite several upgrades but a downgrade at Morgan Stanley. Goldman Sachs lost 5.13 to close at 142.75 on a downgrade by Rochdale's Dick Bove. Yoku lost 4.87 to close at 46.31, and Verifone Holdings PAY lost 3.36 to close at 46.64 as the Department of Justice filed a lawsuit against Verifone to stop its Hypercom acquisition. After the close today, Nvidia reported better than expected earnings and revenue. Nvidia shares ended up 63 cents to close at 20.50, but traded under 20 after hours. And Yahoo shares gapped down over a point after the close after releasing a further statement about the Alipay transaction. Yahoo closed the regular session at 17.17 and was trading just over 16 after hours. Friday earnings before the open include Agilent, Crude Carriers, and Dillard's. After the close, Viasat. Economic events scheduled for Friday at 8:30 a.m. the CPI for April and the core CPI for April, and at 9:55 a.m. the Michigan sentiment for May. Those are the latest news headlines from Day Trading Radio and RPM's Trader Spotlight. I'm Mr. Land. Have a great night.